Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Labb and welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we're doing something that my good friend Benji did. So today's video is heavily inspired by one created by Lago. I even asked for his permission while making this video, but essentially the premise of the video is the following image: the Wheel of Furry drama, containing a list of the most common dramas among the fandom, and I'll be giving my own opinion on each one, along with a few examples of the stupidity of this discourse. I'll leave links to other videos when I can in the description, including Lagoverts. You may be asking, Labb, where were you? I actually don't know, to be very honest, but you probably were just asking to be kind of burnt out. But you know, without further ado, the furry drama wheel. Not safe for work content in the furry fandom seems to cause a lot of issues because of the subjectivity of it, along with the individuals and their own agenda and opinions. Although something we can agree on, the people who call you a purist for your opinion regarding sex. Now, hear me out. If I'm a purist for not wanting some bone skinny twink prolapsing his anus till it falls out in the MFF lobby with 9 dudes physically using tow ropes to strangulate their ballsack,
just wrap your toe right around my cock and balls.
While in 1996, Chevy Silverado does wheel burners to nearly pull their testicles off in front of an entire MFF crowd.
Torture my cock and balls.
Then call me a monk. But the people who call you a purist for not allowing overly sexual things to happen in public situations are fucking stupid. There's a time and a private place for everything, and your kinks and opinions don't matter when you are actively pushing it into the public sight and forcing it upon others who may not have consented to be viewing this kink. But they then tend to lean towards the burned furs argument, which I don't feel is necessary or true, because the Burn Furs was a group that focused solely on homosexuality in the fandom and seeing that as a degenerative act. Puritans can be fucking annoying in this channel.
You love me?
I love my mommy.
Oh, baby.
Whoa, chill out!
Now, recently we've had a huge upsurge in conversation and extreme discourse regarding the ABDL situations, with many large furry influencers being outed as BABYFURs or ABDL supporting people. Now, I'm going to specifically give my own opinion on BABYFURs, but this may be hot, this may be spicy, this may be off the Scoville rating. BABYFURs are harmless. Now, yes, it's extremely weird, I will admit that myself. But there are two types of BABYFURs. The majority, aka people who use age regression to link to a younger version of themselves and escape from reality of adulthood for a while and relive the childhood that they never had. That is the harmless side of ABDL community. They wear diapers, they use childless things to regress into distant memories. Now I'm going to speak about the extreme minority of the group. These are the disgusting people we always see. The people who wear dirty diapers in public, walk around con spaces with diapers and no pants on, along with the minority group of people has a lot of paedophiles among them. Now, this is where I cut the line of acceptance of ABDL associating individuals. People who sexualize this and use ABDL and BABYFUR art as a platform to promote paedophilia and using the cope of, it's just art, bro, it's not real. And I shit you not, I've seen this before when my friend Lago got hit for making a video on cub stuff. I don't see a child here. Maybe you were a pedo for saying a kid. This was commented under an image of what looked like a 6-year-old character. Now, to promote the good side of the ABDL community, I will point you in the direction of someone named Shinzo Oshiro, my good friend himself. He made a decent video a long time ago regarding it, and is one of the best people out here fighting bullshit in his own community, so I'd massively consider checking him out.
Y'all see the shoes? Y'all see the money? Legit boss ass nigga, all this gang shit I'm on.
Now, clout chasing in the fandom is something we often see, whether it be videos with zero substance to appeal to a child-minded audience, or someone with some form of neurodegenerative disease, or even posting videos of people having sex in their private con room through the window blinds, you know, just capturing a very intimate and deep private moment between the two people, then uploading it to your Twitter account for thousands of people to see. Kevin. Luckily that video was taken down nearly 2 years after it was uploaded, but people in this fandom will do absolutely anything to expand their career or place an imprint on the fandom in some manner or fashion. And clout chasing is starting to become a massive thing in the furry fandom. Clout disease, I'd even say. And it seems to be only getting worse. People are beginning to see that if you're just a fucking idiot online and schizo post every day or do extremely disgusting things at furry cons, people will follow you or give you attention, even if you're a fucking political extremist. The latter is more true than you ever know because of one individual that I'd like to talk about. John Wolfe. You may agree with me, but I fully believe that John Wolfe is to blame for the increase in abhorrent and disgusting behaviours at cons, beginning with the biohazard pizza in 2019 to 2021, then looking to make amends by doing a Coming for Cancer charity event, which by the way was just fucking disgusting. Not the coming part, but the fact that he attempted to use cancer to make himself seem good, and that he wasn't using cancer as an excuse to have a 60 to fucking 80 person orgy in his room. Along with that, we've seen a lot of evidence that he was rampant misogynist and an active supporter of a zoophile. Despite being a gay individual, he seemed to have a very meek and weird view of women. And all of these claims have videos on them already by yours truly. But along with that, there seems to be a subconscious need for all younger furries to make it big somehow, wanting to imprint their mark on the fandom, whether that's done through flushing a picture of their own Sona down the toilet, making a billion different accounts, and talking to yourself, or faking your own death for followers. There's a lot of ways in the fandom that people will attempt to grow their platform, and it's very, very odd to see.
I know, I was going to completely wrong way.
Now, a very short one, but PUPHOODS and KINK gear actively being worn in public spaces and cons are a problem. And let me explain. PUPHOODS are simply a gateway drug. PUPHOODS are allowed because they're considered non-sexual and you can make arguments for full latex. And a lot of other KINK gear. And it just continues from here, plus 90% of the time when you look up PUPHOODS, it doesn't end well. PUPHOODS, harnesses and that sort of kink gear isn't good for cons that can have underage fan bases, unlike stuff like Euroference, Conference in England, who all have plus 18 shit. Well, that's fine. But I just personally don't like it due to the fact that, like, at underage, well, cons having underage fan bases, because someone is purely forced to view your kink. And it's the exact same thing I said about ABDLs. Do it in your hotel room. Nobody wants to see it. This isn't fulsome, and what's the issue with keeping it in the room? We're all there for sexual freedom, but not in front of non-consenting random people in hotel lobbies. That's not what anybody in this fucking thing wants. Same thing as nobody wants to look at fucking Jason Apex's new wife. Can't say that. Jason Apex's new wife. There we go. This is quite a small one, but it's one that I can easily explain my viewpoint on. Now, here we see one thing that I actually recently made a video on. So the fandom stance on anti-capitalism and anti-brand behaviour. When I speak about capitalism, I'm purely speaking about the fact that companies, or these people believe that companies that are attempting to capitalise specifically off the fandom, and why that's purely wrong for you to believe. In reality, it will never happen. The fandom is seemingly too small, and in a world where audience retention and brand exposure matters so fucking much, no company will actually pour money into the fandom to actually develop themselves into it. Like, we're not seeing Big Man Toyota drop new fucking stuff just for horse personas or horse suits to sit in. Like, it's just not happening. And it's stupid to think, and this idea of spamming porn at company brand gimmick accounts is not doing anything, and it's not fighting capitalism. You're just making the intern puke in the bucket again. And it's just purely barbarically stupid. Not only are you further exposing kids and other individuals to frankly vile porn or gore, you're purely making an absolute fool of yourself. Many examples can be named. Furry versus Tony the Tiger, Furry versus Subway, or one other restaurant like that. I've seen the whole how do you top your sub meme. Furry fandom versus KFC. There's a lot. The last one happening in 2 to 3 months ago, and just had so much vile porn aimed at a gimmick account. If anything, it makes the fandom look even worse and reinforces the stereotypes placed on it by the very same people. But in general, the thought that companies making movies that have antro characters or make fun of the furry fandom is capitalising off of us is so unbelievably self-centered. I seen discourse regarding The Bad Guys being a furry bait movie because they were the only antro characters in the human world. The book is like that. It's legit like that. What do you want them to do? Replace all of them with white men so that they're not pandering to furries? Now, on to the next dumpster fire.
Ready, boy?
Now, the discourse that surrounded the fandom from the beginning of time. The zoophile / feral discord. One side we have people making logical arguments, and on the other side we have individuals making justifications on why the dog has a limp. The whole discussion is really stupid to me, and I'm going to give my opinion on it. The difference between how feral art is zoophilic and standard anthro art isn't, well, is easy. Anthro art, or at least anthro god artists, have 99% of the body being a human, with minute details like the position of ears, fluff, and other fur details. Tails, paws, or even giving them the animals standing up, depending with plantigrade or digigrade legs. That is not zoophilic. The character is 95 to 99 bajillion% fucking human, 0.5% animal. Feral art now is a different story, see. For me, safer work feral art is okay. You know, a meme of Labb looking like an actual rat is adorable. Like, look at the little guy doing his little dance, you know. You know, it's comedic. It comes when pornographic content is then added to feral characters, because that shit is frankly disgusting. Because it's no longer human at all. It's 100% animal in this case, and a lot of these artists, which is frankly disgusting, put so much effort into creating such realistic genitalia for the animals, which is extremely zoophilic, especially since, much like people like Zosh have used children for actual sort of modelings, it's likely that these artists used other models per se, or photos taken off Google Images to completely model their own artwork from, which is disgusting. A lot of these feral enjoyers use the same justifications as cub art pedos. Well, it's just art, bro. It's just a drawing. It's not a real art. It's not real, bro. You're not actually hurting the animal. Wait, why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him.
I'll record for you, buddy. Dude, holy shit, what the f?
Now, on to our final talking point and speaking about anything. I've recently discovered, and this is going to specifically scare the gay men watching, women actually exist. They actually exist in the fandom. I know, it's crazy. Women exist in the furry fandom, and specifically what I've seen, gay guys seem to have a massive issue with it. And that the fact that they do exist in the fandom, no, not all. Of course not all. A subset of socially depraved individuals that tend to comment or message artists saying, you know, why did you draw a girl? Why didn't you draw a heavy gay porn with scat and extra fucking feet porn? Like, it's really fucked shit. It's clear that their parents didn't love them when they were growing up, so they seem to take this anger out on women, and saying that women, and specifically people like born AMAB or AFAB, born AFAB, yeah, are completely unwelcome in the furry fandom, as it started off as a gay thing. No, it didn't, you fucking dope. And around May to July of 2022, we had a larger number of furry female creators come out about their experiences with heavy misogyny in the furry fandom, and how they didn't feel welcome in the furry fandom. Now, I understand guys in the fandom may get lonely from now and then, you know, but this is never an excuse to lash out at any furry based on their own gender or birth sex. This is absolutely vile behaviour that I wanted to shed a light on. So now let me read something from Twitter from this individual named Bad Husky Eclipse, a gay furry porn creator. And I want you to just take into consideration what this individual actually says here. Why do women always ask for money to view porn pics and videos when men posting there for free? Women never change, they love money. This comment below is absolutely correct, and it's fucking hilarious. Even this person, Eclipse, has an OnlyFans. It's so funny how the tide turns when they realise they can make money off of it. So we do also now have a misogyny war between gay men and women in the furry fandom. Next, can we speak about the female fur's love of transphobia? Thanks. But hello everybody, welcome to the outro of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I just wanted to quickly say thank you all for 5,000 subs. It's been absolutely fucking crazy that I've been able to actually get this many people to watch my shit content. Me being a fucking dumbass on the internet somehow garnered 5,000 people to come and have a look at what I make. But yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.